Hey folks, this is Wistful Deal Hill, and welcome back to Drag the Slider to Fit the Puzzle. I don't care. I don't care, go away. I can't even see that one, but whatever. Anyway, welcome to another M.L.P. Horror A.U, everyone. This one here looked interesting to me. I think it's called, there it is. My Little Maggots, yeah, or something like that. So anyway, this A.U looks interesting to me, and I figured to go ahead and showcase it to you folks. I was immediately caught by Trixie here being tied. Looks like we have the original creator here by Fusa Rose or whatever. Anyway, this is not a copy of My Little Worms, but My Little Worms was the inspiration of this. Okay, cool. So, just an inspiration of Little Worms. Alrighty. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and take a look at this here. I am curious and very interested as much as you are. So, let's check it out and see what we have in store, folks. See what this is. My Little Maggots. Friendship is sacrifice. It is for sure. Oh, we got a double one here. Normally it's just one character. Now we got double here. So anyway, we got Twilight and Pinkie Pie here. I'm assuming this is both of them. Both their sanities are 100. Both of their health are 100. Both their hunger is at 10. Both their thirst is at 7. Both their stress is at 0. And, unaware, but currently having a sleepover together. Okay, interesting. That's kind of new. We normally don't get a double character status like that. And then we got Rarity here. Oh, Paul, sit still so I can brush you, darling. Her sanity is 8. Her sanity is 68. Health is 95. Hunger 16. Thirst 45. And stress 10. Status healthy. Oh no. Wait, wasn't she okay before? What? Oh, Paul, why did you scratch me? First infected pony. Okay, so I guess this is where she was before. Now, her sanity is at 45. Health, instead of 95, is now 81. Thirst is at 80. Stress is 95. And infection status, stage 1. Lovely. Interesting. Now we got Rainbow Dash. Where are you, Rarity? Her sanity is 98, health 100, hunger 30, thirst 20, stress 30, status unaware, although it's odd to be looking around at night for a friend. She couldn't help but shake the feeling that something happened to Rarity. I don't care what time it is, I'll look for any friend, me personally. Oh, Paul, who are you? Ah, shit, she's not looking good. And she's at stage 2 already, that quick, goddamn. Her health is at, her health is 50, hunger 90, thirst 80, sanity 10, and status infection/aware, stage 2. Lovely. That was super damn quick, poor Rarity. And then we got Fluttershy. Angel, what's wrong? Why did you try to bite me? Okay, so we got some animal control breach happening here. Animal infection by the looks of it. Wildlife. Sanity is 78. Health 100. Hunger 3. Thirst 10. Stress 50. Status worried about Angel. Angel attempted to bite Fluttershy and is currently sitting in a cage with food and water. Yeah, okay. Good counter on that. Good counter on that, Fluttershy. Has anyone got rabies or something? Applejack. Sanity, 90. Yeah, just 90. Health 100, hunger 41, thirst 30, and stress 35. Status time from babysitting and working all day is with Apple Bloom, Skirloop, and Sweetie Belle, aka the Cutie Mark Crusaders. Rarity again. Get back over here, you stupid fucking cat. Wait a minute. Sanity 0, hunger 100, thirst 50, stress unknown, and status infected stage 1? What now? Wait, were you at stage 2 before all the way back here? Yeah, so you get infected by Opal, so first you're fine, then you're not, you're in stage 1, then you're in stage 2 and you're back to stage 1. Okay, so I'm confused with Rarity here. Is she in stage 1 or stage 2? I guess that was a typo error, and they really meant stage 1, I guess, all the way before. I can't breathe, I can't. No. Oh, jeez, that's not good. So she's in the Everfree Forest. Her freaking neck is twisted up all the way. Rain's bent over, and yeah, she's looking a bit messy though, and Rainbow Dash is clearly spooked. As anyone freaking would. I need to find Scootaloo and Applejack before it's too late. Yeah, I guess so. I like this background forest here. Interesting. Okay, so now, yeah, thanks for sliding over TikTok. So now we got Rarity here, who can't breathe. I can't breathe. Yeah, sure you can. You're not being detained by cops or anything. I'm sorry. God. Anyway, I guess she can't breathe, but she can at least speak. Anyway, health is 40, hunger 1,000, jeez. Thirst is 30, sanity 1,000. Status, infected and conscious, stage 3. Okay, I kind of figured on that. Yeah, stage 3. And now we got Rarity and Applejack outside. I came here as fast as I could, Applejack. Something is wrong with Rarity. She looks like a monster out there. We need to go get Twilight for help. Yeah, definitely. Right, knock knock. So, Applejack and Rainbow Dash are with the Cutie Mark Crusaders. Everyone's looking down, sad. Kinda rightfully so. Pinkie Pie's sweeping with Twilight, obviously. What's going on with you, Angel? You're not looking so good. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, shit. Angel. What? Ah! Oh, shit. Yeah, that's definitely not good. So I guess it grew rapidly in size. That is a spooky image of Angel, too. Okay, now we got Bon Bon by the looks of it, who has her whole jaw and everything exposed by the literal bone. Okay, so I guess Bon Bon faces off, or I guess it tried to face off against Angel here, but clearly failed, because now her goddamn head's ripped off. Well, it was worth the shot. Hey, burning memory. Thank you, caretaker. Interesting. You want a savior. You want anything. You mean nothing in this world. There's no escaping what has been done to you and your friends. Okay, so I guess this is Opal here, Rarity's cat. Okay, interesting. I like the art of it, too. So I'm assuming, so who took this here? And what did Opal get exactly? I'm assuming this is Opal here, unless it's something else. So anyway, so moving on. So now Fluttershy zips over to the others outside of Pinky's house. Twilight, excuse me, that's with Pinky. Gose, you have to help me. There's something very, very wrong with Angel Bunny. Please, he looks very, very wrong. Yeah, rightfully so. How's Twilight not up yet? Jeez. Everything is going to be okay, Fluttershy. You don't have to explain what happened just yet. We'll talk to Twilight about it, okay? Just please focus on your breathing. Everything will be okay. There she is. What's going on out here, girls? Is everything okay? I hear yelling coming from outside. But not the knocking before? Or the hollering or anything? Then we got Lyra Heartstrings, excuse me, who's missing, last seen at home. Hearsay, per se, or whatever, 6 p.m. Something tells me that all of these are going to be infected. The great and powerful Trixie, also missing. Last seen at Sweet Apple Wakers at 9 p.m. So it's Apple Bloom. Wait, who said what on that? Okay. So I guess Apple Bloom gave out saying that Lyra Heartstrings and Trixie are missing. Okay. That's cute, but we're not going to look at that just yet. Alrighty. So now we got the infection status by the looks of it. Infection stage 0/1 or 1 per se. Some infected jump straight to stage 2. Okay, I guess that's what happened to Rarity. Alright. Anyway, the symptoms here, judging by the list here, fatigue, insomnia, body aches, irritability, shivering, dehydration, feeling empty, and despair. Both feelings I all love. Okay. Infection stage 2 symptoms. Symptoms and how fast symptoms occur can vary. Alright, so here's stage 2 here. So paranoia, vomiting, aggression, hyperreactivity, violent behavior, maggots are now visible, and rotting of the horn. That wasn't really all there before with Rarity, but okay. So now I guess these little maggots, micro bugs or whatever per se, they get into you and they mess up your horn. And then stage 3 symptoms: insanity, violence towards any and all living things, rotting, horn decay, wing decay, maggots, mating, doing the birds and the bees, if you will, in flesh, which is just disgusting. Neurophilical, what do you mean? Neurophilia, I guess, I presume. Loss of eyesight, yup, and loss of magic, also various. Alrighty, what does this mean up here exactly, this word I'm hovering? Can't quite pronounce it. It sounds like some paranoia or something by the looks of the wording. But anyway, moving on to stage 4. Jesus. Infection stage 4 affects both animals and ponies. So I guess there's, so what's it like with the animals, I wonder? Unless that's just rabies, basically. Just put rabies in there. That's what happens to the animals when they get infected. Anyway, complete lack of sleep or sanity, mindset, consciousness for that matter. Alert. Okay, so yeah, okay, I guess so. Alert. I kind of figured on that from the previous stage. Hyperactive, slipping in and out of consciousness. Elongated neck. Skin literacy. Okay, so I guess it varies pretty much. Complete loss of magic. Ribs are stretched. Yeah, I kind of figured on that. Looking down there. Ribs are stretched. Outward viva host. Liver failure. Possible brain death. And terrible breathing. Jeez. Yeah, you're right on that. Ew. Okay, we don't know anything on stage 5. But hopefully soon. Okay, so I guess this is on the animals. Or some of them at least. How the infection affects animals. They tend to jump from stage 2, from stage 1, 2 to 4. Stages 1 and 2 on both of them. Okay, interesting. Whiskers fall off. Let's see. Sharpen, elongated claws. Maggots present but may not be visible during the stage. I'm assuming stage 1 and stage 2 by this. Stretching SH. What do you mean by SH? Sharpened teeth, pain and irritability, and insomnia. Yeah, this kind of sounds like rabies. Pretty much. Okay, I'm not playing that music. How the infection affects animals. They tend to jump from stage 1, 2 to 4. Yup, I figured on that. If animal reaches stage 3, they will experience psychosis, excessive hunger and thirst, larger maggots than the ones found in ponies, rotting flesh, longer claws and teeth, gaping mouth, violent and abnormal behaviors, salivating, whatever, and possible death. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling on that. So did the ribs grow back in or something? Ah, Jesus. Stage 4. Able to talk. Okay. Controlled by maggots. Yep, I figured on that. Extreme hunger. Fight or flight. Adrenaline junkie. Alright. Kills for fun. That's that same word again. And huge growth spurt. Alrighty. But how can they talk to us? And stage 5 is unknown to the animals as well. Ask Granny about stage 5, Angel. I don't want to ask Grandma. I don't wanna. Okay, so now we got the main OC creator here by the looks of it. Oh my love, you are finally awake. We also got Undertale here. I'm not gonna play Undertale right now. You don't know who I am, but I've known you for a long, long time. I know what you did just because you were jealous of that pony. She doesn't love you, and she never will. We got a Yandere Pegasus going on here. I saved you. Trixie, my love. Oh, okay. So that's how Trixie got all tied up and shit. Fuchsia, whatever, I can't pronounce names correctly. Thanks for reading. More Pink and Mina coming soon. Okay, I guess. We're here for the infection, not just Pinkie Pie. If I let you get away. Okay, no. We're not doing that just yet. Edits and stuff. Fuchsia leaves the cave to scavenge for food after sawing off Trixie's horn so she can use her magic. Can't use her magic. Okay. What the heck is this? The horn's right there. Get him, Starlight. Trixie is dead. What? Huh? No. Trixie, what happened to you? What? Huh? Wait, what? So, Fuchsia, I'm just gonna call her Rose, because that's what I remember. So, Rose Hill kidnaps Trixie, I guess, ties her up to a chair and shit, like, a chair that's way too damn big, by the way, but we'll roll with it, and stuff, and so she saws off her horn, and then frickin' Starlight Glimmer just cuts off her head, decapitates her? I thought she was gonna save her. And that has to be the case because it's clearly shown that she comes back here, Rose Hill, and she's like, no, kind of deal. I'm confused with this. I thought Starlight was gonna save Trixie, not do the other end of the job. So what was the real purpose of that? I'm kind of confused too.
If I chop you up in a meat grinder.
They are so cute. Okay. That's some pretty decent drawing. I like that.
I love.
Turn off the music. That's nice, Fluttershy. I like that. Now we got Twilight Hill. Nice. Pinkie. I'm just going over these. Alternative designs. Very nice. I like that. Very interesting. Okay, so that's my Little Maggots. Alrighty. So it's overall an interesting infection and stuff, but there's just some things that I'm left confused on. And no hard feelings or anything, but I'm just a bit confused. So I'm assuming that Rarity, obviously the first be infected. I'm assuming all the way back there from like the first slide, when it said infection stage 2. I think that, I'm presuming that was either a typo error or a miss part on like the slide pages or whatever. I think that was meant to happen after obviously stage 1, but like after it showed stage 1 again. I think what was supposed to happen was that it showed Rarity then she's, okay, infected with stage 1, then the second part of stage 1 again with her, then stage 2, and then so on all the way from there. I think that's what was meant to happen, but I do know that I have heard from creators and stuff, and you folks in the comments, that sometimes TikTok can be weird or goofy sometimes and kind of mess up with the text or slides or whatever. So I'm presuming that's what overall happened over back there and everything, because that was confusing. But I'm mostly confused with Trixie here with this. Also, I do like the idea of adding in animals to it and having real perspective on that and how it's different on them. I find that very interesting, but I'm confused as all hell with this Trixie thing here. So why would Rose kidnap Trixie and cut off her horn pretty much? And what I'm even more confused by is why would Starlight just decapitate her? And that has to be the case because it's clearly shown that Rose came back and it's like, oh no, why kind of deal. And I'm mainly mostly confused on that. It's like, is this some kind of BDSM shit here or something? Like, I'm a bit confused with that personally. But overall, the Infection A.U. is interesting. I do like the artwork of it. I like the artwork of it. I like the design and everything. I find the small characters, like over here at Twilight's house, kind of cute. I think in this AU, Pinkie Pie and Twilight Sparkle have a relationship going. They're a match. Because they're clearly, sleeping together. But I'm confused as to, how come she didn't, wake up before with the knock and everything and whatnot. I do think there does need to be a bit of a workaround, a bit more fleshed out on the infection. I do like the status here of the different types and everything, and I do also really like how we get a perspective on if animals get it, because we haven't really seen much of that before. It's mainly just the ponies. But yeah, overall, this Infection A.U., it's alright. It's decent. It has an interesting infection and everything. I think it just needs to be fleshed out a little bit more and have the story be more solid and everything, I'm not, the best story director or anything myself, but, have things be more, understandable and everything, because this whole Trixie thing, that's kind of a big plot hole to me, because I'm kind of a bit confused. Well, in a sense, maybe it's something different, but I really thought that Starlight Glimmer was sneaking out like she knew about it before, and she snuck over, and I thought she was gonna save Trixie, but she just ended up finishing the other job for Rose or something. I don't know. It's a bit weird. I could ramble on and on about that, but anyway, overall, this AU, it's interesting. I like the infection and stuff. I love how we get a perspective on the animals, because we haven't really had that before. The artwork is pretty cute. I like that and everything. Just needs to be a bit more fleshed out and a bit more workaround, and I think we'll have something interesting here. But anyway, folks, that's basically all I have to really say and all there is to this Infection AU. And if you folks are curious to check this out for yourself, the link will be in the description box below. But yeah, overall, like I said, an interesting AU and everything, just needs a bit more tweaking and workaround, and I think we'll be alright from there. But yeah, anyway, with all that being said and out of the way, thank you all folks so much for watching. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you folks don't miss out on the future or posts I make in the future. And that you can always be kept up to date with this channel here and everything. And lastly, if you folks have any requests or suggestions that you want me to do in the future, feel free to tell me down in the comments below. But yeah, with all that being said and out of the way, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, hit subscribe for more, and I will see you all sooner or later. Bye bye everyone.